You are isolated in a makeshift shelter, miles from civilization. You look down at your hands, gripping your very last tin of food. This survival clock illustrates a well-known biological baseline. The human body can endure roughly 21 days without any caloric intake before completely shutting down. Human evolution hardwired our brains to panic at the prospect of an empty stomach. We fixate entirely on finding the next meal. But that intense psychological focus creates a massive blind spot, hiding historical killers that strike with far greater speed. The actual immediate threat comes from pathogens introduced by 5 minor hygiene mistakes. Pathogens are disease-causing microorganisms, like bacteria or viruses. As they multiply, the danger zone on our clock shrinks from 3 weeks down to a mere 72 hours. Prioritizing a full stomach while neglecting basic sanitation ensures your body will succumb to microscopic invaders weeks before true starvation even begins. The first 2 fatal errors usually happen the moment an amateur sets up camp, establishing a latrine mere yards away from a primary drinking water source. Ground runoff effortlessly carries microscopic particles of human waste into the nearby stream or pond. The moment you take a drink, you introduce severe waterborne pathogens directly into your digestive tract. Cholera or dysentery bacteria trigger a violent immune response. Diarrhea and vomiting rapidly strip the body's critical water reserves. Without intravenous fluids, severe dehydration induces total organ failure. The timeline shuts the body down in 3 days. Desperately drinking contaminated water to stay alive actually kills you 18 days faster than consuming nothing at all. Pathogens also enter the body through external environmental threats, targeting the barrier of the skin and the tools used to process food. Mistake 3 is ignoring a minor abrasion. Mistake 4 is using that same unwashed blade to whittle dirty wood and slice into raw meat. Both errors give surface bacteria, like staph or salmonella, direct access to the bloodstream. This causes sepsis. Sepsis is an extreme, life-threatening physical response where the immune system damages its own tissues to fight off a widespread infection. This visualization shows an immune system stressed by caloric restriction. The body struggles to deploy white blood cells. The few defenders are quickly overrun by multiplying bacteria. As infection becomes systemic, the timeline accelerates. Unchecked sepsis reaches a fatal threshold at the 1-week mark. In a survival context, a nicked knuckle or a dirty knife provides an open gateway for total biological shutdown. The 5th and most universally ignored survival habit is dental neglect. The gums are highly vascular, providing a direct anatomical highway to the rest of the body. A minor tooth abscess easily funnels oral bacteria straight into the bloodstream and up into the brain. This dual-axis chart tracks the biological feedback loop. As the body spikes a fever to fight the oral infection, internal temperature rises. Simultaneously, the body is forced to burn its precious caloric energy reserves at an accelerated rate to fuel that heat. Failing to maintain basic oral hygiene forces the body to violently cannibalize its own energy stores. This immune response induces the exact starvation the survivor was trying to avoid. Picture that isolated survivor in the dark shelter again. Given the strict, unforgiving timelines of dehydration and sepsis, staring at a single can of food is the wrong priority entirely. True disaster preparedness means prioritizing microbiological defenses over a caloric stockpile. A functional survival kit allocates the most space to bars of soap, water purification tablets, and a heavy boiling pot. Daily routines require the same adjustment. Survival dictates enforcing strict latrine zoning, mandating daily cleaning for scratches, and boiling every drop of water. You cannot endure the macroscopic threat of starvation if you have already surrendered to the microscopic predators living on your own hands.